All right, am I live? I think I'm live. Yes. All right. So I'm gonna do some painting today. Hope this works out. I'm just trying it with my phone, so I don't know whether the camera will work for painting, but I'm just gonna paint a bit of a colour on here. Yeah, going with this weird pink colour that I found. I'm just gonna like shove this on right on there. It's a bit weird. This canvas is kind of like a bit balanced, so I'm hoping it doesn't fall off and go everywhere. It would be a terrible disaster. Oh god, this paint's gone on a bit thick. Let's see. I've got to go. Oh, paint a Prozac dream. That would be good. I've been having citalopram dreams. They're fucking weirder than the Prozac dreams. I keep waking up and like hallucinating and not really knowing where I am and all this weird stuff. I don't know. This is the canvas here is just kind of like it's a bit too balanced for my liking. So I don't know why I picked this colour. It's just something other than white for the background. I like to put a colour on the background just to start off. I usually end up changing it as the painting goes on. Just had a new floor put in the kitchen, so I'm really hoping I don't get paint on the floor here. Kind of put down some things to stop that happening, but I always seem to get paint on the floor no matter what I try and do. So, it's exciting, isn't it? Watching me just paint a thing with one colour. This doesn't fall down. That would be horrible. What? See if anyone's seeing anything else. I don't know how to get the chat up. There was a chat before. I'll get my laptop on as well so I can actually see the chat. On the laptop as I'm going, rather than having to go around behind the camera. So I saw a comment about a Prozac dream, but I haven't seen any more since then. I get some music on the go, I don't know. Some relaxing tunes or something. So I don't know if they can actually hear me talking. The way the camera's positioned, I've got my back to it. This is all experimental. My first time trying recording from my phone. I don't know how if it's gonna be good or not. Anyway, nearly got this bit done, so I'll start painting something. go. Look, it's now a different colour than it was when I started. I've painted something. Stream over. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, how do I get the chat up on my phone? I'll have to get the laptop going. And I've got a coffee making as well. Six minutes in, I haven't done anything yet. Just painted this thing pink. Weird as hell. Yeah, vivid. Alright, JJ, how's it going? Thank you. Thanks for tuning in. So, I've probably got to wait for this to dry a little bit. I might actually put in something. You said paint a Prozac Dream. I'll paint something. Masterpiece. I know. I've seen paintings like this in galleries. You know. I could paint. You know what? The other day I had a really weird fucking SSRI induced dream, where oh fuck. I woke up and I thought I was in a completely different place. I thought I was in like a weird lab or something. We've got these like clear coloured like storage units at the end of the bed, like little containers for putting like bits and bobs in. And when I woke up, I saw them as these big jars, like I was in some kind of weird lab or like something. And there was these giant jars on shelves, and I thought I'd woken up in some kind of weird lab. And I was like, for a few minutes, I was looking at these jars thinking, where the hell am I? How have I got here? So I could paint that as the background for my painting, because that's the only suggestion I've had so far. I got to find a brush that looks good. All my brushes are complete shit at the minute. They're all sort of falling to bits and stuff. So I guess I'll just do like a bit of a basic background here. Oh man, I put my laptop on top of my paints. Because I want to see the chat without having to go behind the camera and look at my phone. So yeah, this is all I've got done so far. Apologies for people who tuned in. I didn't expect people to tune in so quickly, to be honest. Usually it's like a few minutes before people start watching. Gives me a bit of time to fuck around and paint stuff without worrying about it. Paint the background in and wait for it to dry. Let's go to my channel and then I can look at the... There we go. I can actually see the chat. You can just see my hunched back. Okay, there we go. I can kind of see the chat. I can see what I'm painting there. The sun is like beaming through the window, so it's gonna be like weird shadows and things for a while. But tell you what, I'll use this brush. This looks all right. And this is just going to be a basic thing. So yeah, I have like storage units under my bed, just like boxes piled up on like shelves next to some cupboards. But I saw the shelves as like coming up, like as if I was like woke up. How should I paint this? And they were like just coming like along the length of the room, and there was like big giant jars on them. Weird, really weird. I didn't really question it though. Like I didn't think, fuck, I'm somewhere else. Just kind of like, oh, that's weird. I've woken up in a place with jars. I like paint everything basically just sort of. And then the other night I woke up and there's like got like a TV, little portable TV or whatever, a little small TV at the end of the bed, and it's got like a red light on it when it's on standby, a little red LED. And I woke up and I was like looking at the light, and it was like moving up and down. I was like hallucinating it as if it was like moving up and down. And I thought someone was stood at the end of the bed with like a light, just like going like that, and waving it up and down. And I was just like, I was lying there for ages, just looking at it, just thinking, what, why is someone doing that? Like, I wasn't freaked out by the fact there was someone like in the bedroom. I was just like, that's weird. Like, why is someone standing at the end of my bed, waving a light around? And then I kind of realised where I was in the end. But then I could still tell it was the light off the TV, but it was still moving up and down. It was such a weird like hallucination. Okay, so just going to be a little basic bit of a jar. This is kind of what it was. I just woke up and there was jars. So it's the only suggestion I've had. People give me suggestions in the chat for what you want to see me paint. I'll just paint these jars in. Whenever I move in front of the camera, it kind of like blocks off the whole fucking light from the window. Makes a massive shadow. Do 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 do. How would the light refract through those jars? It was half pitch black anyway, I could only sort of see them. But you know, there's some jars. There we go. Do the next shelf down. Dee 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 dee. Maybe I made these jars a bit too small. Did I? I don't know. Few little jars on the shelf. I don't think there was anything in them. They were just like weird, like big, like I don't know what. Don't look like something that would be in a lab, but that's kind of what I woke up. I just thought I'm in some kind of like weird, like something out of like Dr. Frankenstein's lab or something like that, you know. Something you see in a horror movie with weird jars and shit. I've got the perspective on these jars a bit wrong here. Let's see. Do 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 do. These ones should be a bit more like rounded. I don't know. Looks okay, I suppose. It was like a shelf that was running the entire length of my room. Jars. Jars on shelves. Let's see what else. Just pick the entire room in here. See, the only suggestion I've had, Prozac Dream. This is Citalopram Dream actually, technically, but same difference in it. I'll just continue painting the perspective that I could see, which was a bit weird. So I guess I would have been lying in bed and like seeing it from the perspective of lying in bed, so yeah. Put that in. I don't know how I was. Probably like this. Probably like this with the bed here. Something like that. I don't know. Usual. Yeah, bed. What was in the jars? There wasn't really anything in the jars. I think they were just like empty. But it was like, it was dark. It was like I could hardly see them really. See this jar here on the camera. It looks like a weird perspective, but I think maybe it's because the canvas is leaning a bit in a weird angle. I don't know whether. Probably not right. It's fine. It was a dream, so I guess the perspectives don't matter that much. I'm sure the jars were just empty though. I don't know. And the rest of it, it was dark, so it was like hard to see, but I'm sure the jars just kept going and going. Let's try and get some more. I'm definitely enjoying the Citalopram dreams more than the Prozac dreams. The Prozac dreams were vivid, but they were like boring as well a lot of the time. Like there wasn't. I don't know. They were just like, it was like mundane things were happening in my dreams, but it felt like dead real. So like I'd dream that I was like at work or something boring like that, you know, and then I'd wake up and it was like I'd dreamt so vividly that I was in work that I may as well have just been in work instead of sleeping. So the Citalopram dreams have just been insane, like just crazy, vivid, weird things. Every night's like a weird, crazy adventure. Definitely enjoying them more. Even though sometimes it's like terrible nightmares and things, it's more fun than having the Prozac dreams. I feel like them jars are fucked up on the bottom there. Not to worry. Well, I'm running out of paint. That's what it is. I got the sense that the jars were being used for experiments, but I just don't remember seeing anything in them. They were just like empty, weird jars. The sort of thing you'd keep like a mermaid fetus in or something. I don't know. Fucked up these jars a bit now. They're not liking these ones on the bottom here. I'll have to do, but I'm not happy with them. Not so much. I might put another shelf on the top. I got the feeling it went up higher than this. Probably higher than that. More jars. I mean, I could put things in the jars if people want to suggest anything. It doesn't have to be exactly as what I dreamt, because it is whatever people want to see me paint, I will paint. So, you know, they don't have to be empty, or, you know, you want me to put something else in here, give me a suggestion. I'm just carrying on with this suggestion that you said you were just kidding about, because it's the only suggestion I've had. Yeah. These jars on the top, not so good. But let's see, the canvas is kind of moving as well, it's not balanced very well. Yeah. See, can we get the camera looking a bit? Will it focus? I don't know. So I guess if this stays true to the dream, the rest of it would just be dark. Like, in my bedroom there would be like cupboards here, but I couldn't really see them, it was just like pitch black. Sertraline. No. What's that? What are they like? I tried it. I tried sertraline for like 4 days and I couldn't hack the side effects. And citalopram's making me really, like, it's giving me really bad insomnia as well. Like, I have crazy dreams when I finally get to sleep, but most of the night I'm sort of lay there half awake, sort of trying to get to sleep. So, you know, it's not all good. I can sleep any time during the day. As soon as I put my head down, if I'm at work, I'm tired all day. I could just sleep at any moment. As soon as it gets to night time and I want to go to bed, wide awake. Absolutely no chance of getting to sleep. Okay, right, I'm on a bit of a dark colour here. Burnt umber. We're going to paint in burnt umber. It's not dark enough, to be honest. I think burnt umber mixed with a bit of black or something like that. Blue maybe. Put a mermaid fetus in one of the jars. Okay, well, I'm going to put a placeholder just so I remember. Just so I remember what you said. What jar? Probably this one in the middle. This is not going to, I'm just putting like there. So I remember you wanted a mermaid fetus there. It's you know, I'm going to wait for the paint to dry a little bit first. Before getting any more detail in. Right, I need some black colour, so I want to put some darkness in here. I've got my paints all a bit mixed up there. I've got my laptop balanced here on top of my box that I've got my paints in, so. Some bold colour choices in here now. Bit of atmosphere. Still not dark enough really. Where's that black that I just used? It's a bit wet, this brush, because it's been absolutely soaking in the water. Okay. I'll hang on to the canvas to make sure it doesn't fall over. Not the best situation. It's going to drip everywhere, isn't it? It's just darkness has befallen the canvas now. It's taken a dark turn all of a sudden. paint dripping down the canvas, but where I don't want it to be, but that doesn't matter. We can fix that at a later date. Ooh, shit, getting paint on the floor. Hiya, Micodius. If that's how you say your name, I don't know. Hi. God, this is the paint underneath is mixing with the dark paint and making it not as dark as I want it. Oh well. Alright, Phil. Oh God, Ronnie O'Sullivan. Okay. I'll paint him in there somewhere. I'll have to get a picture of him. I used to know someone who apparently slept with Ronnie O'Sullivan. I don't know if that's true. That was the rumour. Let's get some. It's dark here. Mixing with the pink background, and it's not as dark as I wanted it to be. So it's going to be. Right, that's the end of the. Boom, 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 boom. And there we go, we've got a bit of perspective going on. Bit of something here, I don't know. This bit needs to be darker, the paint's a bit too wet still, so as usual, kind of let that dry off a bit. And we'll get the placeholder Ronnie O'Sullivan. Let's get a picture of Ronnie O'Sullivan on my computer so I can remember what he looks like. Ronnie O'Sullivan. He's got a bit of a haunted look in his eyes, hasn't he? Okay. Now, how do I get? What I'm trying to do is get this picture here of him. Well, I'm trying to get the windows on my computer so I can see the picture of Ronnie O'Sullivan alongside the chat. Let's see, this picture's good. No paint. How do I zoom in? I'm trying to. Right, I've got a picture of Ronnie O'Sullivan here. He looks a bit haunted in the eyes, and if anyone's ever watched one of these live stream paintings before, you'll know that I'm absolutely crap at doing portraits, so this will be, won't look anything like Ronnie O'Sullivan when it's done, but let's attempt this anyway. I'll put some, once again, a little bit of a placeholder artwork, a few little brush strokes just to guide me right, but it'll be, I guess, so what's going on here at the moment, Phil, I don't know if you saw from the beginning. The Masters Snooker's on today. I don't watch any sports whatsoever, so yeah, in so far this is meant to be a view that when I woke up, a weird sort of dream hallucination thing. And this was my bed, and this is what I could see, like weird jars. So I guess I could have one Ronnie O'Sullivan sort of peeping up over the end of the bed, kind of like how Phil Abbott peeped up over a tree branch in one of my other paintings. We'll have Ronnie O'Sullivan doing a classic peeping pose. Worried here. Paints are getting a bit. I'm trying to manoeuvre my paints without wrecking the whole kitchen. Alright. What colour shall I get in to start with? If I can find a bit of green, or a bit of orange. We'll put orange in here. I like the vivid colours with acrylics, so this would just be like the baseline coat. I'm just going to try and get the outline of Ronnie O'Sullivan's head. It won't, I promise you now, it won't look anything like him. Right, what I want to do, got a picture of him, but he's facing the wrong way on the picture. So I'm going to open it up in paint. Open with paint, and then I'm going to flip the image. Apologies for just like being in front of the camera here, not really flip horizontal, and then we're going to zoom in on it. I know you can't see what I'm doing here, but it's just I want to get a picture of Ronnie O'Sullivan on the screen. There we go. Now I've got him facing the right way, and I'm going to paint his face, the outline of his face here. This paint I've picked, he's got a real haunted look. I think it will fit in with the nightmarish theme of the painting. So what do I do here? How do I get his head? Oh, nervous about the first brush strokes going on with his face. No, it's not right. Isn't gonna go well, is it? I can tell already. A little pointy chin. CJ and Lindsay, are you? Huh, you caught a live stream, wow. It's so exciting to catch a live stream. This is just where the action is, you know? It's so exciting. I'm sure I've seen you in one of my live streams before, I'm sure. So this is Ronnie O'Sullivan. He's got a proper intense look in his eye on this painting I'm looking at, on this picture I'm looking at of him. I'm not even sure if I can capture such an intense look. Long time ago. It's been a long time since I've done a live stream, to be honest. It's I haven't done a painting live stream in like, I don't know, 6 months or so. I don't know when the last one I did was, but it was a while. Just trust in the brush strokes here. Don't worry, Tom, you can always change it. I get so stressed painting, I don't know why. I don't know why I do these really, it stresses me out too much. Lips are a bit thick. I've done bottom lip's quite thick, but his top lip is kind of thin, and I don't know what I've done here. Just wrong, incorrect painting. Incorrect. We'll just We'll let that stay like that for now. It is really just it's going to be worked on. There's bit. So it's got kind of these like, it's got deep shadows under his eyes, which I don't know why I'm painting him in the lighter colour. That doesn't make any sense. And then his forehead right up there, and he's got a sort of widow's peak thing. I know the pain of the widow's peak. Phil is the proud owner of a Channel 5 original piece, yes. Someone else is as well, I can't remember who bought. Someone bought one off eBay. Got a painting here, let's see. Oh, you probably can't see it. There's a painting up here that I did for the kitchen. When I was proper depressed, I was like, started paint. I did like a few different things. I started painting. I did like this painting which took ages, and I started like writing a computer game. I just like had a real productive few months. I'm still being quite productive actually. But that was probably my most productive time in a while. There we go, look, he's got his intense stare. The classic intense stare of Ronnie O'Sullivan. Anyone looking at his painting will instantly recognise it, I'm sure. Get his sideburn in the right place here. His ear comes up to about here on that picture. Doesn't look like. I'm telling you now, Phil, this is not going to look like Ronnie O'Sullivan. And his hair, I can't remember really what's going on there. There's his exciting face. I think his chin needs to come. No, you know what I've done? His chin is too wide, too long. His chin, he's got kind of like. House of a Thousand Corpses. Yeah. One of those jars contains some tasty buds. Okay, yeah, cool. Let me I'll just put a little bit of green in one of these jars just to remind me. Maybe this one here. There's some tasty buds in there. You just get a little bit of green on. I like to put, like, because the suggestions come in and I forget what people have asked. So I've got to kind of just put things in real quick, sort of remember, and then paint them in nice later. So yeah, there's some. That's the buds. It'll get done nicely, but that's just to keep me remembering that it needs something in there. Okay, I'm gonna get this chin right here. Tasty buds are always a good idea. Yeah. Kind buds. We want some kind buds. Okay, his chin. I don't know, I can't get it. It either looks too small or too big. Can't really get his. Never been good at painting faces to look like the actual person it's meant to be, so I don't know how many times I've said that on this stream so far. It's just, I need to make excuses for my shoddy artwork. His cheeks are going to come down the neck. On the floor there. I'm so paranoid. Like, we've had a new lino put in. I'm so paranoid about getting paint on the floor. But it's the best place in the house to actually do a painting from. There Tony O'Sullivan. It's clearly him. Don't ever question that. If you look at that and don't know exactly who that is, then you are obviously not a connoisseur of the snooker. You're a modern day Bob Ross. Wow, really? I tried to do a Bob Ross painting once, like following along, and I just couldn't do it. It's absolutely, what I did came out absolute shit. He makes it look so easy, and you try and do it, and it's so difficult. Okay, so. Alright, Phil, see you later. Okay, so let's get. Wouldn't mind these shells need to be a bit darker as well. Like they were in the dream, they were dark. So I feel like I need to do that a bit more. Maybe I'll paint that in first before I start with the rest, just to get the background in. Paint's starting to dry over here a little bit now, so I can do that. Where is my nice brush? I had a big brush somewhere. Here, man. Alright, strings. The planet Jupiter in one of the jars. Okay, hold on. Let me put that in. We'll just use some more orange paint. Which jar shall have planet Jupiter in it? How about this one? Jupiter's the one with the rings. Oh, Saturn. Wait, what does Jupiter look like? Let's have a look. Jupiter. Oh yeah, it's the one with the hexagon on it, isn't it? Oh, right, okay. I'm trying to move the windows around on my computer so that I can see the chat and also see the... Alright, well I'm just going to put a circle in. We'll put it in this jar here for now. We'll remember that that's Jupiter, hopefully. Looks like just a beach ball or something at the minute. Jupiter's big boy. Yeah, okay. Well, there we go, there's Jupiter. Perfect. So I'm going to try and get a bit of colour onto these. Got this brush, I don't know what I've done with it last time. I thought I'd kept it nice, but it's kind of rock hard now, so I don't know how good this will be for painting. I'll have to use something else. Just try and get some. Problem with these paintings is I paint something in and then like I don't because there's no planning ahead. I don't really have an idea what I'm going to be doing because people are telling me what to do. A lot of the time I end up having to sort of paint backgrounds into things that have got things in front of them, which always poses a problem. Cause Monkey in the Jungle, more minge. Okay. Put a minge in one of these jars, I guess. There we go. Reminder. How about a tiny alien trying to escape one of the jars? Oh, okay. Um, okay, where should I put him? In the what? In the jar next to the next to Jupiter. Yeah, okay. I'll just put him in here. This is put him like I don't know, like just sort of. I don't know how he's going to be. For now, he can be there, like he's sort of pouring at the windows, and this brush is just not going to work, is it? Come on, man. Soften for me. I'll be in front of the camera for a bit, you know, I'll just get the background of these shelves. So it looks like absolute crap until it's... I need a better brush than this, it's not working. I selected the wrong brush for this situation. Okay. God, this paint looks awful. It'll get sorted though, but just I hate when I put things on first. It just looks like absolute garbage. Garbage, mate. Don't know what. I'm standing in front of the camera a lot. I'm sorry, I can't help it because it's such a big canvas. Do 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 do. I'm gonna have to sort of get these jars looking dark as well because now they just look weird. It's a like completely different colour to the background they're over. Maybe I could do them like burnt sienna or something, like slightly different brown so they stand out. And then do like the whites around them so yeah. The paint is absolutely. Painting work here, what I've done is absolutely shocking. So I get stressed out doing these paintings because you kind of see how shit it is before I start finishing it off. Got to go blow snow. Oh. Alright, I'll see you later. Yes, it just started snowing here as well the other day. It hadn't been snowing all winter, and then like yesterday, just all of a sudden looked out the window and it was absolutely like a blizzard. Absolute crazy it was. Demo fluorescent pills. Well, yeah, don't see why not. Let's just get this background in. I'll paint that. I won't forget that. Fluorescent pills. Why ever not? Let me get this done. Just get it out the way because it's annoying me already. This paint here. Okay, so fluorescent pills. I'm just going to paint the word pills to remind me because I'm going to do these jars. How do I do these jars? Let's just. Which one shall I do with pills? This one? Pills. I'll remember. But for now, I want to have a bit of a. I don't know, does that look alright with the jars being all brightly coloured? I don't know if it does actually. No. No, I'm going to paint them darker. Let me just find a darker brown. Burnt sienna, here we go. Slightly different colour brown. Slightly lighter. Should look alright. And I'm going to get like the lights, the sort of the light shining on the jars. It'll look alright. We'll fill them up and then yeah, this will work, I'm sure. I'm more trying to convince myself there than anyone else. So let's get a paintbrush like this. New paintbrush. This one should be alright. Shouldn't be complete shit. Alright, Savage Henry. Oh, Savage Henry. these are just brown to sort of match the background. It looks weird having just a completely bright jar, but they're going to be bright when I get the lights, all of the lighting effects on there. What I'm going to do is paint them in brown, then fill the jars, and then paint the outside of the jars to kind of look normal. If that makes any sense, I don't know if it does. Pills in that one, fluorescent pills. Mermaid fetus in this one. Jupiter in one of them. An avian trainer escape. Some tasty buds. Ronnie O'Sullivan. This is all the things going on so far. Weird looking jar so far. Looking almost sort of, I don't know what the style is, expressionist or something. Bit Van Gogh-y. Not that I'm comparing myself to Van Gogh, I'm just, you know, if someone who couldn't paint tried to do a Van Gogh, probably the result you'd get. Do 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 do. It's a bit dull painting these things brown. It's very dark painting so far, but it was a dark dream, so that's what it was based on originally. So I guess it's accurate. We'll get more colour in as we go along, but I feel like I need some music going on. Some tunes in the background or something. I had a dream about a roller coaster the other day. I couldn't really remember much about it. I wanted to try and remember it so I could put it in that theme park that I was building in Planet Coaster with all my dream roller coasters, but I couldn't really remember much about it apart from the beginning of the ride, so I felt like it was one of them dreams like where it's familiar, like I've been on that ride many times before in the past. I haven't had a proper roller coaster dream for a while. Okay, there we go. We've got brown jars. They're gonna get nicely coloured in. Don't worry about that. But all right, Billy Ballbag. Happy lunchtime. Yeah, it's more breakfast time for me. Really, I've not been up long. Had some bad insomnia last night, so yeah, I didn't get to sleep for ages. So I have to go and have a little nap halfway through this day. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, it doesn't look like much at the minute. It's all a bit dark, but it's gonna get lightened up and stuff. It's just like the background coat, really. Bit of coffee to keep me going. Okay. I should put in. I don't know. I need something else. What's the idea with all the mad things in jars? Someone said paint a Prozac dream. So I painted like a recent dream that I had. Is actually a citalopram dream, but it's one that I remember recently. Where the idea was I woke up in my bed in real life, and I could see some they've got these like storage boxes at the end of my bed, and for some reason I like hallucinated that there were jars on a shelf, and I felt like for some reason I thought I was in some kind of like mad scientist's laboratory. I could see this shelf like running along the room with all these jars on the shelves. So that was the initial idea for the painting, and then the jars in my dream were empty, but people who have come into the chat have suggested things to put in the jars. So we've got a minge. This is going to be full of pills. This is a mermaid fetus. This is Jupiter. This is an alien. This is some buds. That's put a roller coaster in one of the jars. Okay. Well, how will I do that? That'll be difficult, but I can. Just put I'll just put like I don't know what, station and a. There we go. That's to remind me to paint a roller coaster. It's just an up and down hill. We'll put one in eventually. And let me just go and get some clean water for this. Mental dreams too. You can do it. Thanks for believing in me, Strings. I'm going to put in a bit of colour for Ronnie O'Sullivan's head here. Just to get him started off. stressing me out what colours to use and stuff. See what we got in the box of random crap. So let's paint, if I paint a face in blue, it'll look weird, but then we'll get the skin tones over the top. Maybe that'll look alright. No, I don't know about that. Blue and green mixed together. No, I don't want to do that. That's alright. He's got brown on his background. It'll look alright. Is that Burning Manning? It's supposed to be Ronnie O'Sullivan, you know, but I just can't paint people to save my life, so. Nothing I ever. People always suggest, oh, paint such and such a person. It never ever comes out looking anything like the people it's meant to be. I don't know why people always ask me to paint other people. It's never comes out right. I think people just do it to see what crap I come up with in my attempt to paint another human being. He's going to be orange as fuck for a little while. This is not his final form. It's just the background of his face. I'm gonna get him. Let's get that picture. No, wait. There we go. I'll put that picture of him up. Look. The Bill Cosby I do look like Queen Latifah. Yeah, it's just no. There's no chance. I just I've never been able to paint portraits. I'm sure people just ask me on purpose now because they know it'll look shit. Whatever I try and do. Actually, the painting of Phil looks kind of like him. I've got that painting up in the back room, and I always look at it and think, oh yeah, looks sort of like Phil. That passes for Phil. Sure, this is going to look exactly like Ronnie O'Sullivan when it's done. Looks like one of Egon Schiele's self-portraits. Do 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 do. Phil above the bed. It's not in my bedroom. It's in like I've got like a spare room with like a computer in and stuff. I'd love a painting of Phil right above my bed every day when I woke up. He looks angry and intense on this picture, but he does on the photo that I'm copying from, so it's actually not too bad. sinister looking, isn't it, so far? Mecodius, can there be a Polaroid picture of a lemon? Of course there can, that would be excellent. That's an excellent suggestion. Okay, so I know that doesn't look like a face. Well, it looks more like a face than it does when I started, but there's the beginnings. There's the beginnings of the O'Sullivan man. doesn't look too great so far, but we got the beginnings of a face there. We'll put a Polaroid right on the bed here. Let's have a think. How can I paint this in? Quite easily, I imagine. Can a guy have stars around his head like in a cartoon? Yeah, okay. Let me paint this Polaroid in first, and then I like that idea as well. Stars, cartoon stars. Right, okay. Starting to tell it's O'Sullivan. Yeah, I don't think I've got his nose is a bit fat on this painting. Doesn't he needs more. Hold on. Oh god. Where's that brush? I'll use this one. Try and just fix that nose so I can remember. Nose is way more pointy than I've got it. Okay, Polaroid with a lemon on it. That sounds good. Don't know. These were suggestions. Just hair spot on. Yeah. It's got a bit more of a widow's. This widow's peak's a bit more spiky on the picture I'm looking at. Polaroid. What can I paint it? Look at the picture of a Polaroid. I kind of know how it looks, but I want to get the dimensions right. Polaroid. It's got like a wider bit at the bottom, hasn't it? Like where you can like write a label or something, and then it's like thin around the edge. Images, Polaroid. Okay, I see there. I see what's going on. I feel like I've got the perspective a bit wrong here with this Polaroid. I want it to look like it's lying on the bed, like this is like flat, and then it's so it'll be more like of brown mixed in here, accidentally. There we go, it looks a bit better, slightly. I don't mind too much if it's like the perspectives and things aren't right, because it's all about speed, the speed of the painting and, oh god, where's this brown coming from? Right, I'll have to come back to that. I'm just going to wait for that white to dry a little bit before I paint the rest of the bit of the Polaroid in. So let's get some stars around O'Sullivan's head, like in a cartoon. I'll find some nice yellow for this. The only thing is, I'm running out of any room for. Like, I'm running out of a palette. I've just got a bit of cardboard down there that I'm putting the paint on, but I've covered it in paint already. Okay, stars around O'Sullivan's head. Remember the show Zap? Was that the one where it was like a comic strip that came to life or something? Okay, stars around his head. Let's try this. These yellow acrylics are weird. They always look a bit sort of green. I don't know what it is. They just look weirdly green. The one with the disembodied hands. I remember. Wasn't there one when there was a guy? He was like an artist, and he was like a Frenchman with a beret and stuff on. I seem to remember something like that. And he used to paint something, and then it would like come off the page or something. Zap was an ITV program. I was more of a CBeebies kind of guy. You had to pick one or the other when you were a kid, because there was only two channels, and for some reason they both had the kids' TV on at the same time. Just in time for you getting home from school. I need to star in front of his head here, but I want to do a bit more of the face before I do it. Cuthbert Lily is dead silly. Really only vaguely remember it. Wasn't there like some kind of girl on there who was like always doing like pranks on people or something? And she had like weird freckles drawn on her face. Okay, so I'm just doing a still wet. What I'll do now is a bit of the black on Ronnie O'Sullivan. On the picture I'm looking at, he's got a black shirt on, so Daisy something, yeah. I seem to remember fancying her a bit. I'm gonna look at the picture of her. I'll look at a picture now and she'll be like 12 or something. I'm like, oh god. Zap. I want to see the picture of it. It will remind me. Zap. ITV. Cuthbert Lilly, he's dead silly, yeah. And there's a picture of the Daisy Daisy, that was it. Yeah, I've got a picture of it here on the screen. Daisy Daisy, and then there's the artist guy coming out of the canvas. What was the music the hands used to play? Let's have a look. I'm just looking at pictures of Zap now. Maybe I can get like some music on the go. What? If you can find the thing with the music, then send me a link and I'll put it on. I'm just trying to say it. Zap hands. The handyman. I have to mute my own live stream here. It's not very loud. If you can find out what that tune's called, I'll find it on YouTube and we'll have it as the background music. If I wasn't using my phone to record, I could like say what's this tune and play it, but I can't, so. Draw the hands from Zap. Okay. Shit, what was I going to paint there? I've completely forgotten what I was doing. Oh yeah, the black. Ronnie O'Sullivan's black shirt. Black as death. Let's get that picture of O'Sullivan back up. You know what, his shirt comes right up here. I'm sure that must be like a bit of classical music there. If anyone can find what the theme of the Zap is. Because on the video I've got here, it's playing, but it's dead quiet. I don't even know if it'll pick up on the camera, but it must be out. It must be out there in the public domain somewhere. Can't really tell what's happening here in this shed. I do his hair black as well, just to get the base coat of his hair. So get that starting to dry up. When I got my phone, or I would. Well, you know, I'm not demanding people do my bidding. It's just. I'll try and find it. Maybe I'll be able to find it. His chin. I can't get his chin right here. Do 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 do. How sinister does he look now? It looks like an absolute murderer. That would be a terrifying dream, wouldn't it? Ronnie O'Sullivan's like that, just popping up. Hello. Want to play some snooker? Want to play snooker for your life? Right, hold on. Let me have a look properly. His dad's a murderer. Well, he's got that look in his eye, hasn't he? Okay, it's. The song is called Memories of the Musical. It looks like it's probably kind of copyright strike my video. Was that for music? The Handyman Memories of the Musical. Yeah. How's this? Beautiful bit of music here. It's an absolute banger. Okay. I'm going to paint there in black, but great music. You know, it's like 2 minutes long and I've got it on repeat, so you're not going to be saying that in a little while. Ronnie O'Sullivan's gonna murder you in your sleep. Da, da. Don't kill me, please, Ronnie O'Sullivan! Obviously that's not finished, but we're getting there. Alright, Wallace Street. Merry Christmas. Even though it's midway through January now. Hope you had a good New Year and all that shite. Okay, so get this Polaroid. This music's going to get into your head a little bit now. Pretty good paint, thank you. early days, but I don't think I'm gonna do like, I don't know. I'm doing this for an hour or so, but I had a really bad night's sleep, so I think I'm gonna do like go off in a little bit and have like a little nap. Been in your nut for 25 years. Yeah, it's gonna be in your nut for another fucking 50 now. Alright, so. Alright, Authentic Vibes from Germany. Hi. Greetings. Okay. Just get this. Just get this kind of whatever. Fuck this up a little bit here. Find more similar music to put on. Alright. You mean you don't like this on a constant loop? Just 2 minutes of music. Do, do, do. You mean this isn't a delight to the ears constantly? Find some music and put it in like a link. I'll put it on. Okay, that's the beginnings of the Polaroid. I need to put a bit more of a white. It's a bit fucked. See, look. Have a look at a Polaroid, because I think that's just fucked that right up. Yeah, you know what? Polaroids are way longer. Spongle. Darude Sandstone. Hold on. I'll put in the first suggestion. What the hell Main Street USA is. I don't know what it is. Okay, good. This is a jolly tune, isn't it? Beautiful. Got lemon in here, as was suggested. The beginnings of a lemon there. It reminds me of is this like a theme tune of something? I feel like I'm in 1920s New York. This video I found is like an hour long loop, so I don't know if it's just the same song for an hour, but I'm liking it. The hands from Zap, that was a suggestion, wasn't it? Okay, let's have a look. The hands from Zap. Let's find a picture of them. So there was like, I don't remember them hands looking so shit, but they were just basically a red glove and a blue glove. Guess I could just have them coming out, maybe doing onto the bed or something. You never let us down. I never let anyone down. It's a known fact. Okay, one blue glove and one yellow glove. Just emerging out of the darkness. That's basically all it was. So I'm just looking at the picture here. Let's just stick with the blue that I've already got. We'll just do. First found the channel because you were commenting on Britain's toughest pubs. That was years ago, I'm sure. Do the hand strangling O'Sullivan? I don't know. Really? I don't know if I've got enough of his neck. Like his neck's here, but there's not enough sort of room for the hands. Yeah, I'm going to make an executive decision. I don't want him strangling O'Sullivan just because I think it'll mess with the look of it. I don't think you'll be able to tell that it's what it's meant to be. I don't know if I'll be able to paint it well enough myself. I don't know if my skills are good enough to paint in the hand strangling his neck. You know what I mean? I might mess it up if I try that. But just going in here. What inspired the lemon Polaroid? I don't know. Ask who was it who suggested that? Someone in the chat. Strange suggestion, I don't know what. I'd like to know the story behind that as well. These hands are shit. fucked his hand right up. I'm trying to paint off this picture I've got, but really, I'm not liking how it's turned out. My balls are turning blue. Just a random heart. See, if I tried to paint these strangling Ronnie O'Sullivan, I would have completely fucked them up. It's already kind of fucked. I'll sort it out. I'll get it looking alright, but it's not so good at the minute. It's a big clumpy fist, isn't it? Hands are really hard to draw. Yeah, it's. I'll get it. I'll get it looking okay. It's. It is just the beginnings. Just. This is. Going around with this. And we'll just get more like this. Just getting the perspective right on these ones. We'll get there, don't worry. Never had one, what, a lemon? Or a Polaroid? Great music. Green and yellow's mixing up a bit too much here for my liking. Kind of a weird thing, doesn't it, these gloves? Oh, hey, tape flip, how's it going? Been a while since I've done one of these, I know it's. That fucking hand, oh my god. God damn it. I just have to come back to this hand. It'll get fixed. It's all about the shading, isn't it? It's just why, like, I'm painting them exactly as they look on the picture here, but one hand looks so much bigger than the other. And I can't figure out why that is. Doesn't make any sense. I'm sure I'm getting the perspective right. Just gonna paint one in front of the other a bit more than it is on the picture. Okay, we'll get them. We'll get them. We'll get them done one day. We'll get them fixed. No mistakes, only happy accidents. 2017? Was that last time I did one of these paintings? Bloody hell. I thought it was like 6 months, I didn't realise it was like an entire year since I've done one of these. Alright. Let's do a bit more on the jars. Feels like it. Okay, I don't know, it might be actually. You could be right there. Probably is, you know. Nine months. Well, it's nearly a year, isn't it? Disrespect not having your new album playing. Aw. Well, you weren't here to suggest it, Tape Flip. Someone else got in before you and suggested this delightful tunes. So, fluorescent pills in one of these. I'm going to have one of these hands coming out from behind that shelf because it looks kind of like it's just laying on the thing there. Do a bit more yellow. Lots of yellow in this painting in a minute. So what I'll do, I'll just sort of paint. It's meant to be full of pills. I'll just paint it sort of in, basically in yellow, and then we'll paint the details of the pills in later on. They're meant to be fluorescent, so. Pills, beginning of pills. Try and get this roller coaster painted. Don't know if I'll be able to make it look like a roller coaster. What are you trying to paint? It shows a jar zone with various things in. It's the hands from a TV show that was on when I was a kid. It's Ronnie O'Sullivan with some stars around his head. It started out as a vision from a dream that I had, and it's kind of evolved into whatever the hell this is. Paint the station in here. Whatever the hell. That'll get done. That'll get sorted. Do 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 do. It's very jolly, these tunes. This bit's meant to be a roller coaster. I like roller coasters, but I don't think I've ever actually tried to paint one. So, first time for everything, I suppose. Let's try and get this mermaid fetus Needs a little bright red train going up the hill, okay. Enjoying my interpretation of the play of the Middle East and Za'atar arms. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Isn't that obvious? Take flick. You absolute Philistine. Mermaid fetus. Nice to fetus you. Happy little trees. Getting some happy little trees on the go down here. Well, they're tasty goods, but you know, same difference, isn't it? Okay. Be a little bit more. Alright, Reggie. Nice to see you too. I reckon I'm going to have to go and like have a little lie down in a bit, just because I've had like a bad night of insomnia, so I kind of wanted to get a start on this painting, but then I might go and and take a break and maybe have a little sleep, little midday slumber, and then come back like a bit later on and do a bit more painting. So finish it off. This is just the basic details, but give it a chance to dry off and stuff. Let's see what else is going on the go. This orange piece. Actually, I think that planet looks fine how it is for now. So we start getting a bit more details in. Supposed to be a little alien in this jar. What does it look like on the camera? Does it look alright? Looks alright for now. We'll get in there. It's a very muddy looking painting so far, but it'll get going. So it'll be lightened up. So we need a bit more. Be a bit more full this jar here. A cat. Yeah, I could definitely incorporate a cat. Put one on the bed. I'm definitely starting to nod off a little bit here. How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours. 2 hours, alright. Let's think about this. Little cat. How about a little cat sort of? This is a little reminder for me later on. I'm gonna go now and have a little sleep. It's gonna be sleeping on the bed, curled up. Like I'm going to be doing any second now. Looks more like a fox, doesn't it, now what I've painted? But you get the idea. The light's a bit weird, that's the only problem with this. What does it look like on the camera, the light off? Raccoons, oh god, wait, okay. How about a raccoon peeping out from the side of this thing here? What the hell does a raccoon look like? I don't know, they've got stripy tails and they look a bit like a bear. Alright, yeah, raccoon, let's get that on the go. Just a little reminder raccoon. Reminder cat and reminder raccoon. Really wide ends, aren't they, raccoons? a little paw there. Shit raccoon, isn't it? Or I'll remember that this is meant to be a raccoon. It looks like a random bear now, but there we go. We've got a raccoon. But yeah, I'm gonna go take a break. I've been doing this 2 hours. Doesn't look like it. It looks like I've done about 5 minutes worth of work on it, but it's 2 hours of shit. And I'll come back later. I'll have a little sleepy sleep just to refresh myself a bit. I'm finding on these tablets I'm on, I have to have these little midday naps to refresh myself. And yeah, maybe I'll have a good dream. Last time I had a little nap, like if you watch my Dizzy Swamp roller coaster, Planet Coaster videos, I had to go and have a sleep halfway through recording that last one, and then I had a dream about something. Well, I had an idea as I was dozing off of something to build, and then I built it. So maybe I'll have a dream of something to paint. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Sorry if you've just tuned in and I'm leaving, but hopefully I've got your suggestions in to remind me when I come back later. I'll have a little nap now and then come back later. If you're still around, tune back in. And then happy citalopram dreams, yeah. What I'm worried about is citalopram. I'll wake up and like attack my wife or something, because I have to wake up and don't know where I am and don't know what's happening, and I'm worried I'll like do something stupid in my sleep. Anyway, there we go. Sweet dreams. Thanks everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We just stopped the stream, and yeah, hopefully I'll be back a bit later on. We'll get this painting a bit more finished off. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Hold on. How do I stop this? Stop streaming. All right. See you later. Tape flip. And thanks for everyone's suggestions so far. We'll come back later on.